Yeah. What's up? What's poppin'? Hey man, it's the kid, man. It's NateDoggSac916 coming at you live from Sacramento. Y'all know what it is, man. Go hit that like, that subscribe. You can hit me at AskNateDogg916 at Gmail. I'ma holler back. Looking for one-on-one conversations, hit me up. I got some cool stuff to say. Hopefully you agree. You know what I mean? If nothing else, I can definitely light a fire. You know, if you're trying to get on the workout tip with me, I'm trying to get back in shape. So if you try to with me, go to the Patreon. It's on my IG. The link is in the community for my YouTube. Man, make sure you tap into the channel, man. Kanan, what's happening, bro? Because I want to know what you feel me? We got to get up off the couch and go do something. Real talk. We got to do something. Chance Story, what's happening? Joe Jennifer, I see you. Tyler, I see you making that money. I just got off work. I ain't even take off the vest yet. Right? Finna head home, get this bus down in. The workouts is going good, bruh. That's right, man. I had 7 stops today. I did 50 push-ups at every stop. You know what I mean? Trying to get it back right. You know what I mean? Then I'm gonna go home right now. I'm checking my diet too. All I ate today was one piece of beef jerky and 1 piece of smoked salmon. Today I'm gonna have a protein shake for dinner. You know what I mean? Maybe a light salad. I'm good. That's it. That's good. Joe and Jennifer, I see you. You know? But I want to know what the kennel doing. What we doing, kennel? We got to get up and get after it, man. We got to get to the bag before somebody else get to the bag. But it's not a competition. It's enough money out there for all of us, but we got to be out there getting it. You know? You can't be sitting around waiting for the next person to get the money and then drag you along with them. Because then you're just living off their money. That ain't your money. You feel me? So we got to get up, get out, and get after it. You know? You can't have a guy, females and males can't shave me. What's happening, bro? Just getting off myself. That's what's up. And you can't be dealing with people that's their lifestyle is sleeping on somebody else's couch. Now, I understand a setback. Don't get me wrong. I've had setbacks myself in life. I had a 17-year setback, right? But if the people, listen, take the 5 closest people to you, man. The 5 closest people you deal with, man. We had this conversation before, man. The 5 closest people you deal with, man. What are they doing with their lives? What are they bringing to the table? How are they inspiring you to do better? One of my closest homeboy, Dex, my little bro, Demigod Dex 700, started his own company in 6 years being out of prison. He started his own welding company, Specialty Squad Welding. If you need any kind of welding, holla at Specialty Squad Welding on IG. Specialty Squad Welding. Look on my Facebook page, look on my IG, you can see the phone number. It's all posted all over that crap. Any welding you need. One we eat, we all eat. One shine, we all shine. You know? I love to see young people getting money. Making moves. Providing for their children. Providing for that next generation, man. So that next generation don't got to scrape and scribe like we had to, man. You know? It was rough out here for a minute, man. It was rough as a youngster in my city, man. I'm just being honest. But that's the type of time I'm on. I'm telling y'all. That's the type of time I'm on from now on. Like, when I'm on these lives, it's about positivity, getting money, getting to a bag, making something prosperous happen in your day. You know? And if that's not what you coming here for, go watch the videos. That's not what the lives is finna be about no more. The lives is finna be about getting out there and getting it. You know? Staying away from suckers. Staying away from dudes that just want to see you fail, or females that just want to see you fail. Every female out there, when you start doing good, love that. That's right. That's what's up. Anybody that see you out there doing good, believe me, I promise you, if you're doing good in your life, and I mean doing good according to your own standards, it's somebody out there that's close to you that's hating on you. There's somebody close to you hating on you, bro. Sorry. I'm so sorry to say it. Masks everywhere. I'm sorry to say it. And the cold part is, like me, I know who the people are that hate me, even when they think I don't recognize it, because I'm analytical about everything. So you might think you're in my circle, but you're not. You might be close, but you're not just in the circle. Because I know that inside there's a deep-seated hatred. Especially people I know that I've accomplished just as much as them, and they never been in prison. Yes, this is Nate Dogg from Colorado, tuning in. Yes, sir, I appreciate that. Yeah, Joe Jennifer, gotta be small. It gotta be small. It gotta be small, man. If the people ain't, listen, if the people you got around you ain't doing their own thing or coming up with ideas, if you the star or whatever, you doing your stuff, you the main person in your crew or your group, if the other people in your group ain't doing stuff, bringing ideas to the table, how can we do this, how can we do that, then what is they there for? Really, what are they there for? Like if you smoke weed, what they there to roll your blunts? Come on, man. Come on, man. Let's be honest, man. Let's be honest. I don't need nobody to pump my gas for me. I don't need nobody to pump my gas for me. I don't need nobody to tell me how to drive. I don't need nobody to help unload my product. I know how to do my job. I know how to get to the bag. I know how to film videos. I know how to edit videos. I know how to produce videos. I know how to do all that. Sandman comes up with ideas. Golden ideas. Believe me. That's why Sandman got on the team, and then he became bro. You know what I mean? Yes, you got to create assets for yourself. It's facts. And that crab in the barrel mentality is a real thing, man. People who see other people climb and just want to climb over them to get to the top. I don't believe in that mentality. I don't ascribe to that mentality. What's up, Steve? Yeah, I don't subscribe to that mentality, man. I'm more of a, hey, I got two hands. I can help you up. I can help you up. You going up this way? Here, let me help you. Let me help you. There was just a guy just now at my job, right? He worked for Les Schwab, right? The tire place, right? They bring our chains for the chain tires, right? The man was loading bags and bags of brand new chains onto a dolly, right? I just coming in from a long day of work, right? Ken Shavely, what's happening, bro? I'm coming in from a long day of work. I see him loading this big stack of bags of chains, right? I get out of my work truck and I help him transfer them from the bed of his truck to the dolly, then help him with the dolly into the chain room, right? He like, wow, thanks, bro. I'm like, hey, no problem, man. We all working here, man. We all working here, man. This made your day help. It's them bags is heavy, man. I understand having to. Yeah, man, I appreciate you. It's nothing. I'd rather help somebody than walk by somebody struggling. I see somebody with a flat male, female, old, young. It don't matter. I'm gonna pull over and see if they're all right. If I see you on a motorcycle and you on the side of the road, I'm stopping. Immediately, I don't care who you are. You could be a biker, long beard, leather chaps, hella tattoos. I'm stopping. How you doing, man? You good? You need a phone? You need a... Yesterday, I pulled over, dude come walking up to me. I'm at a stop. He, hey, man, I don't know if you remember me. I'm a Tony's driver. You know what I mean? Ooh. I'm like, yeah, okay. What's up? Oh, I just got out of jail. Can I use your phone to call my wife? Yeah, I get out the truck, safety first, of course. I get out the truck, stand next to him. Here you go. Let him use my phone. Call your wife. Called his wife. Wife picked him up 10 minutes later. It's not going to hurt you to help nobody. So all these people with this crab in the bucket mentality, man, come on, man. Come on, man. That's how cats in prison is. That's how cats rock. A lot of these times people is fooled by a lot of these dudes in prison, like, oh, we ride with the homies and this and that. Man, if you got enough money, you could be, man, come on. In most of these cars, if you got enough money or drugs, you could be the shot caller. Come on, man. But certain spots, you can't do that. But certain spots, all you got to do is have the bag. Uh, 10 years ago, I would have never imagined I'd be where I am today. 5 years ago, yeah, I knew what I was doing. 10 years ago, what's that? 21 to 2011? Nah, nope. I would have never even thought I would be doing what I'm doing now. At all. Nothing, none of this. The driving, the work, the YouTube, none of this. I wouldn't imagine. I couldn't have. I couldn't have. No chance. 5 years ago, yeah. Because I had already had it in my mind that I was going to shine. I had already had it in my mind 5 years ago that I was going to aim for the roof and not stop. I'm going to aim for the moon. That way, if I only reach the stars, at least I tried harder than the people just standing on the ground watching. You feel me? No. Oh, nah. Hey, when I first came home, nah, because that's all you got to remember, Kanan, when I was in prison, I worked every day. Like, I worked in a law library every day, and then I would go and I would help clean up in the hole. You know what I mean? Because they needed volunteer porters to go clean up in the hole. I go clean up in the hole. You know what I mean? And then I come out, and then I work. What was I doing? Then I was a porter. I come out and clean the tiers at night on some volunteer porter stuff. Like, what I was trying to do was build a habit of working up. Right? I was doing that on purpose when my last 5 years, I was doing that on purpose. I would volunteer for any work needed, any volunteer work they needed, I'd do it. I'd have my regular job. I always wanted a job that was time consuming. Of course, it was 2-ply, right? It was like I got to stay out of my cell, and I got to build a work. Roscoe and Boppers was popping, and I got to build a good work habit, not work ethic. My work ethic is in me, but the work habit, the habit of working a lot, I built that up actually in prison, believe it or not. So when I came home, I already had it in my mentality that I was going to be going hard. And my going hard, to me, my going hard, like me going easy, is going hard to the average people I was dealing with when I first came home. I was going to work and people would be like, damn, you just got off work. I get off work. When I first came home, I get off work, go straight to the gym. Go home, shower, go work out at the gym. At my bad. Then I go work out again at the apartments. Go swim some laps in the pool. Come out of the house. Finally go to shower. Go shower again. Go to sleep. Get back up, start again, right? Go take my niece and nephew to school at like 5 o'clock in the morning. You know, and then get back right after it. Then I didn't like that money, so I got a second job. How long did it take you before you got a job after you was free? I got out on 6/8/2014. June 8th, 2014 is when I paroled. June 9th, 2014, I started working at my cousin's automotive repair shop the next day. 2 weeks after that, I had a job at a Chevron gas station. So my cousin gave me a job to start. So let's say it took me 2 weeks to get my own job. It took me 2 weeks to get my own job. Yes, sir. Joe and Jennifer. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, yeah, I guess I could say it took me 2 weeks to get my own job, but I was working the next day. It took me 2 weeks to get the Chevron job. I got the Chevron job. Then after the Chevron job, y'all want to know my timeline? Y'all want to know the timeline? Can I get a thumbs up if you want to know the timeline of how my job work went? You get a thumbs up? No thumbs up? Nobody cares? I'm just looking at it. You know, next time. Okay, there goes the thumbs up. Okay, so I parole, right? I parole. All right, Roscoe, Kanan. All right, so I parole. I went to work at Tate Automotive Repair. If you are in the Sacramento area and you need affordable auto repair and somebody who's going to keep it real with you and tell you how much it costs before he starts doing anything and not even charge you for to let you know what's it called, to check it. Please contact Tate Automotive. You can look at it you can come up with it on Facebook. Just type in Tate Automotive Repair in Sacramento County. I started working there. That's my cousin. I started working there. He basically had me I didn't know nothing about cars. Diagnosed it, yeah. So I didn't know nothing about working on cars. So what he would do is he would have me like do oil changes. Quote, yeah. He'd have me do oil changes and tire stuff and like, you know, tune-up stuff, right? Because that's the easy stuff. And then he slowly started teaching me more stuff, right? Because I was still working there, even though it took me 2 weeks to get the other job. I was working there and at the other job at the same time when I did get the Chevron job. So then my other cousin, she knew the manager at the Chevron. I told her, well, help me get a job there. Let me get a job there. She's like, okay. So touchy-feely was popping. So I go there, I interview with the owner. The owner say, what experience you have? I said, I had a job at Kentucky Fried Chicken when I was 15 years old, and I never had a job. But I heard that you have an issue with people at night here because people keep quitting because they're scared to work over here at night. He like, yeah. I said, well, look, how about you hire me? I'll keep the bull crap to a minimum, and you can train me to work. I'll just be a stock boy basically. Like, bet you do the stock, I'll pay you $9 an hour. Okay, bet, I got you. I'm there 9 o'clock at night till 5 o'clock in the morning, right? Every day. As I'm working, when I'm done stocking, I'm going out and talking to the girl who was at the cash register. I'm like, hey, would you mind teaching me how to work the cash register while you working? Just show me what you're doing. Tell me what you're doing. Just talk it out to me. I said, I'm real good. If you talk it and I hear you and I can watch you, I'm a fast learner. And she like, yeah. So before I even got okayed by the owner to be a cashier, I was doing cashier stuff, right? Because then she'd be like, because she was like, okay, cool, I like this guy's trying to learn, right? So she'd be like, okay, Nate, come here. After a while, she's like, here, bring him up. And I was like, okay, boom, bam. And then any mistakes, she'd be like, okay, no, you got to do that, boom, boom, boom. Bam. Once I learned how, I got to do, hey, can I be a cashier? You know how to be a cashier? Like, yeah, I learned already. He's like, okay, come down here and show me how. We go downstairs. We go, he grabs something here, ring me up, boom, boom, boom. Okay, I got to do the check, I got to count that, boom, at the beginning of the day. Nah, she wasn't really on my job. She was just hella cool. She was just hella cool, bro. I kept it professional. I always keep it professional where I work at. Always. Always. I learned that by reading a book. You keep it professional in the workplace, that way you never have to worry about bull crap in the workplace. Now, back to the story. Now, so no, he was just hella cool. So I tell him, yeah, and I show him I could do it. He like, all right, bet. I think he raised my pay to $12 an hour or $11 an hour, whatever it was at the time, right? Minimum year thing, right? So I'm cashier and I'm working at the shop still. So this dude that my cousin knows, he comes to sees me at the shop. He come to the gas station one day to get gas. He like, hey man, don't I know you? And shout out to the homie Big Skate, right? He like, don't I know you? I'm like, I don't know, do you? And he like, yeah man, ain't you Tim cousin? I'm like, yeah, that's my cousin, that's my little cousin. He like, yeah, don't you work there? I was like, yeah, I work there and here. He said, damn, you working 2 jobs, bro? I said, man, motherfucker gotta get some money, right? He like, yeah, I feel you. He's like, hey, you ever thought about working for the railroad? What's up, Sam Herrera? He said, you ever thought about working for the railroad? I'm like, nah, but I'm interested in what they pay, right? He like, they pay $16.60 an hour, right? Now remember, at this time I'm making like $10.50, $11 an hour, right? So when he say $16.60 an hour, I say, bet, where's that, right? He said, but you gotta drive to Oakland. I said, bet. He said, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get you an application because it's more than just one page. I'm gonna get your application to work there. You fill it out, you come put it at my house, come bring it back to me, and I'll take it in and I'll let you know. I'm like, all right, bet. So I fill it out. I call him, hey, I got the application done. I fill it out the same day he bring it to me. Hey, I got it done. He like, all right, I live down the street. This is the address. Just put it in the saddlebag on my Harley Davidson, right? I'm like, all right, bet. He had a white Street Glide at the time. I'm like, yeah. So I go down and I put it in there. Next day he called me. He's like, hey, dude, want to know when you can come for a face-to-face interview. I off top say, yeah, when does he want me to come? Right? He's like, man, as soon as you can. I'm like, all right, bet. Okay, I'll be there tomorrow. How about tomorrow? What time? He's like, okay, yeah. So tomorrow, next day, I tell the boss, hey, I need a day off. Cool. I told my cousin, hey, I need a day off. I got to go to Oakland. Okay, because it was in Oakland. I live in Sacramento. Go up there. Talk to the dude for 5 minutes. His name was Louis. Shout out to Louis. Right? Louis say, yeah, man, you ever drove a truck before? You ever drove a goat before? I said, yard goat, right, moving trailer. Nah, never. I said, but I'm a fast learner. Give me a shot. I bet you I'll be one of your best, right? He like, damn, you confident. I said, I'm so confident. You give me 30 days. If I can't do it by myself, you don't even have to sign me on permanently. You can just let me go. You can just let me go. You ain't even got to sign no paperwork for 30 days. You put me on. If I don't do it in 30 days, you can let me go. He's like, damn, you that confident? Bet, guaranteed, right? A week later, I was doing it by myself, right? 1 week, right? So I quit that job and I stopped working at the shop because I needed to drive back and forth to Oakland. But then I ended up meeting a dude for a construction company while I'm going back and forth to Oakland, right? And he like $25 an hour under the table. What? Let's go, right? So I'm working back and forth. I'm going to Oakland. I come home from Oakland 4 days a week. I'm working both jobs. So I go to work at 9 o'clock to Oakland, 9 o'clock p.m., start at 11, get off at about 9 o'clock in the morning, drive back, that's 9, 10, 11, get back here about 11, report to the construction site, right? Report to the construction site, shout out to Ruben for getting me the job at the construction site, helping me get the job. Report there, work for 4 hours, 5 hours till 5, go home, eat, go to sleep, get up at 9, start again 4 days out the week, right? Off top. Thank you, Tarzan. Off top. Let's go, right? I'm doing that for a minute, right? I'm working at the railroad for almost a year, Union Pacific in Oakland, right? By the port, across the street from the port. Then they do layoffs, right? They like, all right, well, we're gonna have to lay you off because we don't have enough work. I'm like, all right, bet. So I go full time at the construction job, right? So now I'm full time at the construction job because I got to make this money, right? Of course, right? So I'm full time at the construction job. So, but I'm putting in a bunch of job applications. I'm online, Indeed, this, that, all the job sites, right? And now I got this hustling experience for a year over here in Oakland, right? So the company I work at now, oh, we want to hire a hustler, but they go through a temp agency, right? Temp agency snatched me up. Hey, we got hustler work for you, want it? Yep, bet, let's go. Go there. I'm so good with the hustler truck, by this time, they hire me immediately. Same day, right? Yeah, we want you to work as soon as you can. Oh, I'll be here tomorrow. Always, I'll be here tomorrow. And he's like, okay, bet. So then I work there. The temp agency they say, give us 1,000 hours, and then the company will hire you on direct, right? I'm like, all right, bet. I get to 1,600 hours, and the company don't hire me, so I quit, right? Throw the badge at the boss, all the shit. Kubo homie from Riverside. What's happening, homie? I see you, bro. Thanks for tapping in, bro. I appreciate you. So I quit, right? Then I go work. I go get a job at John L. Sullivan, right? The car place, delivering auto parts, right? Delivering auto parts to like shops and stuff, right? Collision repair shops and stuff like that. I get a job there. They only pay me $11 an hour, right? So I went from $17 an hour there at the other place at my company now to $11 an hour, right? So that wasn't working, right? So I met this dude named Jason McGuire. Shout out to Jason McGuire. If you ever need any flooring done, any laminate, tile, carpet, anything done in your home, and you in the Sacramento area or the Bay Area, anywhere close by, called McGuire Flooring. You can look up Jason McGuire on Facebook, McGuire Flooring. He's really affordable and they do really good work. Shout out. But I told him the same thing. He said, yes, thank you, Tarzan. I tell him, hey, bro. He said, you know how to lay floor? I'm like, nah. I said, but same thing, right? Give me 30 days. I bet I can lay one by myself, right? And if Jason McGuire see this, I doubt he'll see this because he don't ever be on here because we still cool. But he'll tell you 30 days later, I knew how to lay a floor by myself. Because I'm right there in their face. How do you do that? Why you do that? Why you put your thumb like that? Boop, boop, pop, pop, pop. I want to learn, right? Lay the floor 30 days. I'm banging it out. I get a call. I'm doing that for 4 months, 5 months. Knocking down floors, getting money, $25 under the table, right? Good money, but under the table, no insurance. You know, no tax. Can't file no taxes, right? I can file a 1099, but I ain't trying to do all that, right? So 30-day Nate, facts. Give me 30 days. I can learn anything in 30 days. I promise you that. Yeah, Jason McGuire Flooring. Jason McGuire Flooring. But so I tell him, hey, bro, this company called me back. I'm gonna have to bounce, bro, but I'll go back and forth, right? He's like, all right, cool. So I'm doing floors, and then I go back to this company because they said they'll hire me back and hire me straight on if I come back because they needed me back. They missed my work ethic, right? They really did, right? So I go back to work, and I'm doing floors at the same time. So I'm working there 8-hour shifts, getting off, doing floors, right? Knocking out like at least 15-hour days every day, right? Every day, right? So the company sees the work ethic. They know I'm working 2 jobs, blah, 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 blah. The whole time I'm working, I'm having the drivers at my company teach me how to drive. My homeboy Monster, shout out to Monster, taught me how to drive a big rig stick, right? He's like, let me show you how to do it just in case you need to one day. He taught me how to do it, right? So then I start telling other drivers, teach me how to pre-strip a truck. Teach me what I need to know to pass the DMV test, right? They're like, all right, bet. So, I'm a people person. So I'm doing that. I get all that done. I go to talk to them about it. Yeah. I go to talk to them about it. They're like, hey, we got this program called Associate to Driver Program, right? I'm like, what that mean? They're like, it basically means that if we feel like you're worthy, we haven't done it in like 20 years, but we feel like you're worthy, we can, we'll pay for your schooling. You just have to work for us for a year after you get your license. What? Easy money. Let's get it. What, I get 30 days? They're like, nah, 5 weeks. I'm like, 5 weekends? Bet, I can do that 5 weekends. I have a license in 5 weekends. 5 weekends I had a license. I only missed 2 things on the driven test. 2 things. I missed a side street and I missed a sign on the freeway. That's it. That's it. That's it. You know what I mean? Got my license. My company hired me on directly as a driver. I went from my first job making $9 an hour. The first job I was making $9 an hour, right? To $29.50 now. $29.50 now. So I'm making $20.50 more an hour now than I made when I paroled. $20.50 more. So now I make $29.50 an hour. And I get overtime. I work like 55 hours a week. And we get paid overtime. To now. Thank you, Mike Mayfield. And all because I refuse to lose. I refuse to quit, and I refuse to accept being treated badly either. Like, if I don't like it, I'm out. If I don't like how y'all talking, I'm out. I'll go find another job because I'm going to work. And employers are going to see my work ethic, and they're going to let me work. I can go back and work for any place I worked for before right now. I can call any of them back. Can I come back over there? Yep, come on. Easy. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. I didn't leave none of them in bad standing. If I left the same day, it's because you said I could leave the same day. Because I need 2 weeks. I'm 2 weeks and I'm going to have to bounce, bro. So the moral of that, man, that's to let y'all know my journey, you know. And best believe my wife had my back in most of it. You know what I mean? When I was making $11 an hour, she held down the house. You know what I mean? Because that 11 hours wasn't doing nothing. $11 wasn't doing nothing. But I'm a hustler. Facts. Big facts. And it don't stop. And the moral of all that, letting y'all know all that is, we can all do it, bro. Any of us can do it, man. Straight up. Any of us can do it the same way, man. You know? So just remember your grind, man. Remember what you did when you was up against it. If you was ever up against it. Remember what you did to get money. I don't want you committing no crimes. I don't think that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that same mentality. You got to have that same thought process. And don't get me started. Hey, if it wasn't so hard to have a privately owned company in California, so expensive. Yeah, facts. Don't burn bridges. Absolutely. Big fact. Learn anything you want to learn, man. Hey, but I'm at the house, man. That's a good 30-minute live, man. I love y'all. Deaf man, stay loyal. I'll probably be uploading another video tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Wednesday? Yeah, then I got a couple more interviews to do on Thursday. I'm at y'all. Stay loyal, man. I appreciate y'all. Remember, you can do whatever you want to do, man. Just get up and get after it, man. It's nothing. Salute.